This is fair use, fair use. I do not get paid or benefit from none of these videos. According to the Act 1976 Act, this is only for educational purposes only. So, thank you.
Correspondent David Spud has got the latest tonight. He's at the Justice Department. Good evening, David.
John, good evening to you. And within the last 30 minutes or so, the Southern Poverty Law Center is now facing criminal charges. Not possible because an indictment has now come up by a grand jury in the Middle District of Alabama. Just moments ago behind me, Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche and FBI Director Kash Patel held a news conference announcing this indictment, which included bank fraud and wire fraud and some other serious allegations. This was an indictment against the Southern Poverty Law Center as an entity, not specific people. Now, the agency began 55 years ago, John, focusing on racial equity via legal services and other advocacy in the South. It spread nationwide. The indictment alleges that the organization paid leaders of the Ku Klux Klan and other controversial groups while they were supposedly in public trying to stop the hatred. According to the indictment, the organization created bank accounts for fictitious organizations, passed from the Southern Poverty Law Center to two sham accounts, then to prepaid cards. It was used to shield funds, according to the DOJ. 6 counts of wire fraud, 4 counts of bank fraud, 1 count of conspiracy to commit money laundering. Now, the SPLC was paying leadership groups that started the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. You remember that several years ago. That's where Heather Heyer tragically lost her lives. Somebody was paid $270,000 by the agency over 8 years. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche joined the FBI director to make the announcement. Watch.
The SPLC was not dismantling these groups. It was instead manufacturing the extremism it purports to oppose by paying sources to stoke racial hatred.
Now, the SPLC, knowing that charges were possible, put out a statement hours ago, said the use of informants was necessary because we are no stranger to threats of violence. In 1983, our offices were firebombed, and in the years since, there have been countless credible threats against our staff. For decades, we engaged in unprecedented litigation to dismantle the Klan and other hate groups. In light of that work, we sought to protect the safety of our staff and the public. We frequently shared what we learned from the informants with local and federal law enforcement, including the FBI. Now, the group says it no longer uses paid informants. The SPLC also put out a report last May criticizing Turning Point USA and Charlie Kirk. Several months later, he was shot and killed at a Turning Point rally in Utah. But long before his assassination in August 2012, John, a man in Washington, D.C. opened fire on a security guard at the Family Research Council. At the time, the head of the Family Research Council blamed the Southern Poverty Law Center for including the Family Research Council on a group of hate organizations, and they believe that there was a connection there. Of course, the Southern Poverty Law Center denied that at a time, but at this point, an indictment for one of the biggest groups, as you mentioned, in the United States by the Justice Department. John.
And what that perpetrator had planned to do with the Family Research Council was truly twisted as well. All right, David, we'll keep following this. Thank you, sir.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to my power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakaha Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and worthy. For double honors to you, I want to say shalom, and shalom to the whole elect, to on the four corners of the earth. Let's also praise the names of Yahweh with Yahweh Shah daily. To you, I want to say shalom. This is Brother Nakar coming to the edifying lesson, as well be exalting, Lord willing. And as you can see it, devil's at it again. You see what I'm saying? Basically saying that they've been funding the same groups that they're supposed to be against, the so-called KKK, the neo-Nazis, and, you know, all these other hate groups. You see what I'm saying? But from the apostles and elders on down, you know, they've been saying that watch out for these false events and these false activists, you know, agent provocateurs. You see what I'm saying? We told y'all, you know, hey, even the third witness has been saying, you know, hey, don't fall for the gimmicks. You see what I'm saying? Now it's coming out that they've been funding the same groups they're supposed to be stopping. But see, what you people gonna do? Y'all gonna blame the left or the right? And we keep telling y'all they both on the same side at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, their own media and people, they're exposing them. They're exposing themselves. You see? But the first scripture before I get Psalm 64, I want to get Nahum 3:1. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, and prey departeth it not. Yeah, woe to that bloody city, you know? Because ever since back then, Jim Crow laws has been keeping you jakes down. The only thing you did was fucking march. You see what I'm saying? And bullshit and keep trying to vote for these same wicked ass devils. But then turn around, these devils are funding it. But this ain't nothing new, you know? Didn't they say that the Democrats funded the KKK back then? Well, it ain't nothing new on this Sunday. They're doing it, they did it then, they're doing it now. It's for to cause chaos, order out of chaos. You see, and that's the main thing, so they can implement this new world order. You know, they're doing a bit of the top elite banking families, but they're gonna find a narrative to point at you jakes, man, because that's what they do. You see? But let's go ahead and get Psalm 64. I cover for that. Let's start at verse. Let's go straight to the point of verse 5. They encourage themselves in the evil manner. They commune and lay snares privily. They say, who shall see them? You see, and this is what they do with the false events. You know, with the 911 event, you know what I'm talking about. You know, had that went off, you see what I'm saying? All that is it's just a plan of chaos, you see, to put the people in a state of shock, you know. And this is what they're doing, is prepping you to the point that they lean on them. But the same ones you're leaning on are the same ones who want you to be destroyed at the end of the day. You see? There's these same groups now, they call them hate groups all of a sudden. But they so hate groups, but you funding them millions and millions of dollars. Neo-Nazis and all that. I'm more, down when I think Virginia 2017, when it was in Charlottesville, Virginia, and they had that march, all the teachers and everything. That was funded by the same ones that fund you fucking churches too, by the way, too. And I bet it is. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, these damn devils is hilarious, man. But don't worry about it. All the wickedness that they do, it's gonna be on their ass. It'll come right back to them. Look at Psalm 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves, and they shall see them shall flee away. So basically their own media is telling on them. You see what I'm saying? You know? Now, the media is exposing you. Now you got fraud coming on to you supporting KKK groups. You see what I'm saying? Wow. Oh boy. But I want to get, I think it was 2 Corinthians, let 2 be. That's why I said you gotta be sober, you gotta be vigilant. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You see what I'm saying? Then you get his word devices. It's his media. You see? Because, it's going to be more false flag events, you see what I'm saying, going on these lot of days, man. This is devices.
Strong's G 3540. Naima.
Naima, a mental perception through an evil purpose, the which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes, you see? And that's what they're doing with their media, use their media to their advantage. You see what I'm saying? When they do all these things, And right there, that could be, even posting that video saying that they've been funding these other groups, that could make people go crazy. They just want to see how you going to react. That's what's best for you, Jakes, to be inside this truth, man. The power of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua. You ain't got nothing left in this world, man. This damn devil, he's about to come down hard on you because he's losing it. You see what I'm saying? Everything been exposed. His AI is through. This damn devil, he got nothing left in his tank but to use the sword. You see? And that's just showing you that these damn devils always hated your ass, bro. You Jason, man, what's that? Jeremiah what? 2:21. No, not 2:21. When you're a homeboy, yeah. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant or is he a homeboy slave? Why is he so spoiled? Yeah, because you niggas, man, y'all depend on this fucking system. Y'all love Egypt to the point that you got Stockholm Syndrome, to the point you can't see that this damn man doesn't like you. He's a damn true devil. You see what I'm saying? But you damn just go out. You got to go out and vote. Like today, y'all being so worrisome. Did you vote? Did you vote? You ain't get the fuck out of my face, man. You see what I'm saying? That's all you niggas thinking like, oh, we gonna vote. We gonna have a change of purpose. No. Only way it's going to change is the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his prophecies. Repent, you convert back. You see what I'm saying? Because, this damn devil, that's what he had nothing but a short time to come upon you. Let's go to 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them, mortal inhabitants of earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having a great wrath, because he knows that he have a short time. This man gonna start losing it. You see, he gonna start blaming. He gonna blame you, Jakes, at the end of the day, because that's who he is, man. He's basically the forger of liars. He's against racism and all that. But bro, you built America off the back of slaves. You see what I'm saying? Of Israelites, you see what I'm saying? That's what America is. That's how you get all the things you got. You got it through Jake. You see? I don't know why, people are so shocked. I thought it was 18. Maybe it's 13. So like a 13 and 4. But you are the forgers and liars. You are all physicians of no value. Straight lies, man. That's the only thing they give you is lies. And bloodshed. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? With the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 16. Let's get straight to the point. You see? And the enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. You see? If you ever say, come up thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, and yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head, clap his hands, and whistle much and change the countenance. See? So the same group he said he against racism and all that, he's funny, these damn devils, man. We're showing you who the wicked is, man. He's a double-minded man. Well, he's not really double-minded. He's just one-minded. He's just a wicked nigga, man. He's a nigga, man. We keep telling y'all that. The projects and crack and delivering guns in your neighborhoods. This is what he does, man. Or he trying to abolish guns. But meanwhile, these damn little cargo ships be on trains. He makes somebody crash and all the guns are spread around. Like, he's the one giving out guns. For example, look at Haiti. How the fuck all them Haitian niggas got all them AK-47s and AKs and shit, and ARs? Because it was funded by America, bro. Because they love chaos, man. That's what they are. And that's what they always going to be. They're going to be the wicked. You see what I'm saying? Let's look at Isaiah 59 and 7. We'll get some more precepts, man. There's a lot to say in this video. I just find it hilarious when I just seen it. Their feet run to evil. They make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, and waste and destruction are in their paths. The way of their peace that not know, there is no judgment their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whatsoever goeth therein should not know peace. Yeah, because they was here to take peace from the earth. That is their job to do so. Peace and confusion. They won't put here to make everything all right. They are the wicked. You see? But now, their own internet is just internet, AI, everything. They're just exposing themselves every single week. But then, they're letting it be out there because, they control the internet at the end of the day. They show you that they don't give a fuck about you. You see? But us men, the Lord, Lord willing, we be probably elect. we the only one that's calling the wickedness of Esau, man. Because in the same chapter, let's go down, the confession of wickedness. Isaiah 49, verse 59, verse 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For the truth is falling in the street, and equity cannot enter. Yet truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord Yahweh, you remember I saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. And he saw there was no man, and wondered, and there was no intercession. Therefore his arm brought salvation to him, his righteousness sustained him. You see? And his arm is what? His on him against Yahweh Shai. He's gonna send Yahweh Shai down to put righteousness on earth. You know, and we the witnesses, man. We the ones, you know, the men of the Lord out there setting them bold as lions, is telling this damn devil his kingdom is going down. You see what I'm saying? That's what we doing. You know? But for the rest of you damn Jakes, man, y'all ain't doing shit. You know? But like I said, this damn devil, he a hypocrite, because he'll fund those groups, but he gonna find a way to blame you, Jakes. Let's go to Proverbs 18, verse 17. He that is first in his own cause seem just, but his neighbor come and stretching him. Let's get the NLT version, because that's better NLT version. The first to speak in court sounds right until the cross-examination begins. Yeah. You know? Because, yeah, Esau, he could talk about the fatigue, black fatigue kicking in, and all this and all that, and the takeovers and YMCA. We know 2/3 of our people, they are a problem. But Esau, you are the problem of the whole entire world, man. You see what I'm saying? You got your hands in every little thing, man. You are the nigga, you know, in the whole world. But, you know, you gonna somehow blame Jake. But you just as wicked, because Jake learned his wickedness from you at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? But, shit, that's the main thing, man. I just wanted to pull it out. So, hey, Lord willing, if I'm less edifying, you got something from it, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, Shalom.